Hi, everyone. I am Anna, and welcome to today's message. Today's message is the fool's heart from Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. The Bible is continually reminding us to surround ourselves with wise people and grow in wisdom, choosing our friends wisely, because being with foolish people creates fools and almost always ends in a heartache. So, who are the people that you surround yourself with? And are they encouraging you? And are you guarding your heart? Or are you choosing to be blissfully unaware? Our relationships are a big deal. And the Bible teaches that not all people are good for us. And we are called to be intentional in who we associate with and recognize that these people can elevate us or lead us to the pit. And not every relationship is one that we should keep. Sometimes we come face to face with people who lack good judgment and are not so sensible. And all the people that we choose have an influence on us. And it doesn't matter if they're a friend, colleague, relative, or acquaintance. They shape our decisions. And the Bible encourages us to walk away from those who are harmful, difficult, cause negative influence, and bypass our boundaries. And it's not only necessary to know when to leave them behind, but to know that it is okay to make yourself a priority to create a more positive life for yourself. Because these relationships can have an impact on our faith and cause us to be led astray. Being discerning about our company will help us to know when we are in the company of fools and who might cause harm, try to influence our moral choices, or cause damage to our mental health and spiritual well-being. We are to be wise and vigilant. As followers of Christ and in choosing a life that is dedicated to God, we must choose freedom from those with bad behaviors and sinful habits. We have to willingly forgive them, but leave for our own good. And it is part of choosing to leave the worldly temptations behind and transform. It is part of choosing our committed life to Christ. And when we are pursuing God, there is no room for being blissfully unaware of the sin around us. We have to overcome and choose peace in our heart. Now, I'm not one to be a hypocrite. I am honest Abe. Before I was awakened, I was pretty disconnected. I preached one thing and sometimes did another. And I couldn't see the need for improvement. I had no intention of changing, and I was sometimes engaging with people who I had no business being around, simply because my lifestyle included people that were unawakened. But what I want you to know is that hypocrisy is a part of being human. And until we choose to be awakened and choose humility and choose to learn, well, we can never become our authentic selves. I am proof of that. I had to become the best version of myself, aligned with God and with my purpose. And once I identified that, well, I was a hypocrite, even a total ass sometimes, I had to make a decision to change. And we have a choice. And when I came to that crossroad and had had enough of my own crap, and I decided to choose God and the journey that He chose for me, I don't have to tell you again how painful that decision was and how excruciating the process is. But by making that choice, I made a decision, a necessary one, to navigate my awakening and improve my human existence. I made steps toward alignment. I chose to improve. And when I reflect on my journey over the last 9+ months, and after seeing my true self in the mirror, I'm honestly going to say that I am a good Christian. And I also realize that even though Christians can still be hypocrites, and that might sting a little bit to hear me say it, but it's honesty. We have all fallen short of God's glory. We've all sinned. We've all messed up and gotten things wrong. We've all failed at faith in some way or another. But we can choose a different way. And I try hard to do it every day. I have entered into a way of living that is aligned with myself, with Scripture, and with God in all areas of my life. But honestly, I will tell you, I have had to be pretty tough and hard with those boundaries at times. So today's message is this. We are called to be light, and sometimes that means leaving behind whatever and whoever is in the dark. No matter how much you love them or love the shiny things that the world offers, and even though it's hard to do, a toxic spirit will damage your heart. And we are called to protect our hearts, for everything that we do flows from it. So let this verse be a clear warning about the company that you choose to keep. Bad company is bad for you. It will lead you away from God's love. So you need to learn to recognize those spirits, choose to walk away from them, choose to create a path of blessings and growth, choose to find freedom by letting them go. Choose to surrender to God's love so the devil doesn't influence your life. We have all sinned. We've all fallen short. We've all been hypocritical Christians who have had to untangle our twisted up lives. We have all lived recklessly at some time. But we can choose the journey that leads to alignment with God's love in our life. We can choose to follow wholeheartedly. So invite peace into your heart. I can attest it is a journey. It is. But it is a journey worth taking. Make your choices wisely in the discernment that is given to you by God. Choose to protect your loving heart. Because, my friends, all that we are flows from it. My friends, love is the answer. If this resonated with you, please like and share my post. And thank you for your donations to My Divine Mission and for helping me to keep my messages alive. I'll see you next time.